What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that second definition. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Really? But why?
What's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada.
Enchiladas. I
The
can go
nonary
for one.
game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it?
A little bit.
Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel?
Excuse me?
What do you think, Bio?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's
You
inside.
be a normal rabbit and use the word mini game.
I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Okay, Quark and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and to Myoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Leftmost. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. In the same way that left-handers are sinister, the ambidextrous were once seen as deceptive or two-faced. Aha! Okay, that's really going back to like an old kind of thought about the whole thing. Fair enough. Yeah, because it used to be that if you were left-handed, you were considered a sinner. If you were ambidextrous, like a lot of like musicians were, like especially people who played harpsichord or piano back then. I say back then, it's really only like going back a couple hundred years. Yeah, that's true. That would definitely make sense. They'd see you as two-faced.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
The hell is that supposed to mean? What? This game's got a time limit too? Oh! What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know.
You okay, but...
Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Oh, hey, it's 999 music right now. Body has been discovered. Everyone, please head to the leftmost AB room. Yeah, right. Hey, guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. I didn't wait for a response. I just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was... Oh, dear me. She's dead. She's covered in blood. Uh-oh. I leaned down to listen to her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement. Just cold skin. She's dead.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah, she's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or suicide to you? Yeah, well, that's not healthy. No shit.
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
What the hell are you saying,
Part
Fi?
of them?
Well, you know what? This is the room Kay and Clover were in. Clover was out cold.
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone.
That
in
was
the
my
heart.
first thought. I'm like, this is the room Clover and Kay were in. And when they came out, Clover was asleep still. She has no idea what he did while in the room.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was.
Okay, then.
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy.
Lovely.
Come on, boys, let's go.
You are definitely no nonsense, Fi. DUK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he didn't just consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that just caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Yeah, here's the infirmary. Kay has an assassin blade. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
Oh, do you?
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Yeah, no, you can't.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really
catch you
going
later,
to
LP
perform
follower.
an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Okay.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Alright, go for it. Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex female, estimated age 65 to 75, deceased, exsanguination, oh dear, 3 to 4 hours. Huh, so 3 to 4 hours ago. Weapon entered through fourth intercostal, piercing the heart. Aye. Wound characteristics clean and continuous. One sharp, one blunt. Huh, based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. Yeah, I don't really get it. What does it mean by instrument? No. Dude.
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old
'Cause it's
lady in
your
one of
room.
the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left.
Sorry, dude. Kind of makes sense. I know what prosopagnosia is, but what the hell is exsanguination?
Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room.
Exsanguination, I believe, well, sanguine meaning like a term for like joy, like this drunken happiness sort of thing. I don't know. Exsanguination. Ex would usually mean out of, so it's probably something that's just about like murder, snuffing the life out. I'm not sure. Oh, blood loss, draining of blood. Ah, sanguine being blood. That's right. I'm thinking of the actual, like, definition of the term sanguine. To be sanguine is to usually just be always happy, kind of.
You.
So she
and
died
Clover.
from blood loss.
Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left. Which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Alright, Dio seems to love to jump the gun a bit.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense.
Praise be to Atua. No, not Atua!
Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
Angie's haunting you, gamer. Angie's always been haunting me.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors
This
in
is
this
true.
whole Warren are under my
So, I mean, if it was Zero, it wouldn't matter if all the things were locked. They could just unlock it.
Exactly.
So this doesn't confirm that he's... So really, it could mean that anybody could be Zero, and thus anybody could be the killer. It doesn't confirm that he himself is Zero. That's the only thing that doesn't really... That this body doesn't prove.
Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say.
Zero Senior, not the
He
AI.
likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
I feel like somebody's just part of the game to him.
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Hum diddly dum. Ooh.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh dear.
All players, please enter your votes.
Junior, the rabbit just got demoted.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Wait, what the hell does that mean? What was
I
that?
don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
Oh, fair enough.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Yeah, that is true. We still haven't done anything. All right, quickly, we gotta finish our work here. Go through these AB rooms, get that lovely, lovely BP. Really going in there? I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Vi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Oh, up top. What in the hell is she doing? You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up here to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
What the fuck, Sigma?
This thing. Remember it?
Oh yeah, the hatch.
Try opening it.
Yeah, no way to, I bet. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
So it's either whoever is actually Zero or Kay, possibly. I don't know.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
You know we're running out of time here.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. Algernon. What's Algernon? I've heard that before. You mean the hutch? God. Oh, the rabbit puns.
Look, there's something on the screen.
Oh. AMX game will now begin. Enter your vote. Press start. Once you've entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Okay. Ah! Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old wood?
Oh, will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other
Oh?
people in the
Oh.
other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but BO is especially loud.
Yeah, I could see it.
For real, BO, I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't
Mono
there?
or womano.
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Oh, so Luna.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney.
Oh.
And it goes the other way too.
Okay.
Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas.
Aha.
And Leo and Quark's enemy will be Tenmeoldy. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Oh my god, Junko Enoshima, is this you?
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
Yeah, okay.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Do we... Oh, God, wait, I think I get it. If we pick the same, we'll be okay. Or will we? It's like the... It's such a weird thing to think of, but I'm thinking of that one minigame that's in, like, Trivia Murder Party in Jackbox Party Pack 3, where it's, like, the sword, the shield, and the money. Basically, the object is to get the money, so if you choose to get the money, then you get the money. But if people choose the sword, whoever's trying to take the money gets killed. But if people pick the shield, then they break whoever's swords are out there. But the people with the money get away. Kind of thing.
Will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow.
Okay.
So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Okay, from our point of view. You and partner. Opponent. Betray? Wait, what? Ally betray, ally betray. So if...
So,
What?
let's say you choose ally.
Oh my god, I'm getting confused
and
here.
So does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
Okay. Roll game, TMG. You all leave the money, you live. But if one or more takes the money, those who don't get killed. But if you take all the money, you all die. Oh, that's right. Okay, but there was another one about like swords and shields and things like that. Vaguely.
We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
I guess.
Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray.
We actually get an extra BP.
That happens. You lose 2 BP, and they get 3.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, if it's the opposite, if we pick to betray them and they choose to ally us, we get 3 BP and they lose 2.
We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me. I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
Oh no.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2.
I get it. That's why this is called ambidextrous.
We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
Here's my question though. Are we going to be able to get enough BP if we just always choose ally?
And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP.
Absolutely 0.
We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote.
Okay, so 1 vote determines both of us. You really think the whole group will choose ally? Oh, you naive musician. Well, I'm not thinking the whole group. I'm thinking me, us, and Luna. I can imagine that Luna will probably pick ally. I don't know. I don't know her well, but she seems like a sweet sort of person. So we both pick ally. I don't know. Does that mean we're all going to get enough BP?
You get to
by
choose
the end?
once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Uh-huh. Fair enough.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Meanwhile, Zero's explanation took us like 10 minutes past the deadline. Yeah, I know.
Actually, there's a little bit more. But
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey, wait!
No.
Now.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
Zero Jr. did say you're playing against the Luna, but there are 6 other players you need to worry about. Well, what happens to their outcomes? Yeah, that's true.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trouble.
Yep, see you later.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
What? You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
1. What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's a 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I mean, the only real, like, smart option would be to betray, but...
Just press the damn button!
Because, I mean, if she picks ally, we come out ahead. If she picks betray, then nothing happens. So really, the only safe option is to betray for whoever's in these things. Betray Mooney or suffer my puns forever. It's the only safe option. It's just like, can we read the other person? You've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Do what you want. You'll go back and choose every option eventually. This is true. Or how about we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not going to move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Concur with 5, betray. I mean, it's logical. It's totally logical.
9,
I just want to understand
8,
why.
7.
What's going on here?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
Oh.
1.
Ah, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What do I do? I just see ally, betray, betray, ally. God damn it, Twitch chat. You're no help.